All right, we're with Chester coach Victor Floyd. The Chester Cyclones about to start the 2024 season. Coach, you've got a theme for this year?
We do. It's called A New Path.
And that could mean a couple of things for y'all. Obviously, the state championship's in a different place. I think the shirt actually alludes to that. It's in Orangeburg this year instead of Columbia.
Right.
But then this is first year for Chester in 2A.
It is. And those are the combination of the two things we took into consideration when we themed the season.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a new route because we're in 2A. And obviously it's in a different place. It's not in Columbia.
Being in 2A, obviously, I mean, it's not that you're not playing schools that are as big as you have previously, but I mean, you still think it's going to be a competitive classification, you said?
I do. I think it'd be just as competitive as 3A was last year. A lot of teams would drop down and some teams moved out of 3A. So I think 2A will be just as competitive as 3A was last year.
One luxury I'll have this year, Coach, is you got a 3-year starter at quarterback, and he's a guy who physically just has developed and gotten a little bit better every year, maybe a lot better this year, actually.
Right. Yeah, he's worked pretty hard, and you know, some kids are late bloomers, and he happens to be one as far as development. But right now, you know, having him for 3 years, knowing the system, understanding what we're looking for, understanding what he's looking at, all those things are pluses right now.
But another thing for Trooper, you said, you know, he was efficient running the ball last year. He's much more capable of making like big plays with his legs now.
Right. I think he'll be a little more effective with his legs this year.
Offensive line seems like it's going to be a team strength.
It is. That group has about 90 starts together, and we're expecting big things out of that group.
Kind of a by committee look at running back, but they've been effective in the preseason. You've really had success running the ball.
They have, and I hope it carries over to the regular season, but that group's played pretty well up until this point, and hopefully we'll gradually get better as the season goes on.
Defensively, you know, Terry Radford's a guy that a lot of people are familiar with. He's getting a lot of attention and stuff. You have some other really good players on that side of the ball too, though.
We do. Luke Reed was a really good player last year as a freshman, had a good freshman season. We're expecting big things out of him. Darion Baxley is a preseason All-State linebacker. We're expecting huge things out of him. He's had a really good sophomore year, and we're expecting his junior year to be even better.